Stay with the side of the mill.
enrichment items into the water. Some may sink, some may float, but Rob's going to use his incredible
see if you can find this last one. There we go. Nice job, Rob. Now, like I said, Rob was able to find all these items because of his incredible eyesight. Another fun fact about their eyesight is that they actually use greens and blues, so that helps them see fish more clearly out in the ocean. Now, we've talked about their flippers and we've talked about their eyesight, but the last adaptation that we want to point out to you guys is going to be those big whiskers on Robbie's face. Those whiskers are very important to them. It's kind of like another form of eyesight for them. Oh, these whiskers actually have their own blood vessels and they actually have their own nerve endings. So pretty much what that means is that he can feel really, really well with these whiskers. Now, if he was out in some murky water or maybe didn't have such great eyesight, those whiskers would help him find fish. He'd be able to feel the vibrations of the fish in the water. He'd be able to snatch those fish because of those whiskers. Now, Rob's going to show off my personal favorite behavior that he has. He's going to do a ball balance. So Kate's going to throw a ball out into the water, and Rob's going to bring it back to her. Now, the way he's going to grab this ball is going to be utilizing those whiskers. So he's going to wrap those whiskers up and around that ball. He's going to keep it balanced with those whiskers. Take a look. He's going to show off the #1 predator of the California sea lion. Let's take a look. Rob, there are no sharks here that he has to look out for, so he's all good. Now, unfortunately, that's going to end Rob's portion of the show, but no worries, we're actually going to bring out another California sea lion that's going to finish our show today. So thank you all for staying here with Rob today. We are going to be right back. All you guys need to do is sit back and relax. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
I like his shark fin. I've never seen it before that.
weighs at about 196 pounds, which is significantly different than Rob. She's actually one of our loudest female sea lions here at the St. Louis Zoo. So while Rob did a wonderful job at showing you guys all of the adaptations of the California sea lion, Dixie's here to tell you some more stuff. She's actually here to tell you a little bit about why we train here at Sea Lion Sound and the St. Louis Zoo all together. Now, the first reason why we train here at the St. Louis Zoo is going to be for physical exercise. Just like you and I, these guys need to exercise every day. We need to keep their bodies moving for them to be healthy. We can do that through a number of behaviors. All these behaviors have been trained through positive reinforcements, which pretty much means that she gets a fish for doing good and correct behavior. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of fish flying in the air. That is because our sea lions are doing a wonderful job today. So like I said, we can use that positive reinforcement to ask a number of behaviors that gets her body moving. Just like she's doing right now, we can ask her to climb up on rocks. These rocks actually emulate her natural habitat, which is going to be the Pacific Northwest coast. That's a very rocky coast. It's over in California. So as you can see, we can ask her to utilize all the muscles in her body to walk around on these rocks. We can ask for behaviors in the water, all kinds of things to get them using different muscles throughout the day and keeping the day active and healthy. Now, another pretty cool behavior that we want to show off after this beautiful porpoise that she just did is going to be a frisbee toss. This is going to be fun for both Dixie and you guys. So Dixie's getting set up right now, but what she's going to do is actually toss some frisbees out to you guys in the audience. Before we do that, I do need to point out that we have no clue where these frisbees are going to go. Sometimes Dixie doesn't even know. So be prepared to catch or block a frisbee because they are coming your way. Pretty nice catch there. All right, that was a wonderful job, Dixie. If you did get your hand, yeah, I think that deserves a round of applause, actually. Now, if you guys got your hand on one of these frisbees today, that is all yours to keep. Do keep in mind, though, that it might have her fishy autograph on it. She does eat a whole lot of fish throughout the day, about 11 pounds. So there might be some fishy smells in there. You might want to wash it off before you get in the car. Now, we've talked about physical exercise, but another reason why we train is going to be for mental stimulation, too. Just like you and me, Jason likes to do different things throughout her day. And the easiest way to do that is going to be through training different behaviors. Believe it or not, our sea lions here actually continue learning new behaviors throughout their entire life. So there's always something to learn, new challenges for them to face and think about. So a cool way we like to show off how smart Dixie is going to be through a shape discrimination behavior. Pretty much what that means is that Dixie here has a shape that has been assigned to her. In that case, it's going to be the stop sign, as you can see, and shown it off. So when she sees that shape, Dixie knows that she should press and pull her nose to that shape like so. We can actually move that shape into different areas. Dixie knows that she should follow. She does a wonderful job at it. shapes. Looks like we've got a bow tie shape. Let's check it out. Wonderful job, Dixie. Now I know you may be thinking, you probably hold the shape in the same hand every time. Well, that's not the case either. We can actually swap these shapes up, put them in different hands. Let's see if Dixie can discriminate between these two. Let's see if she can get this one. There we go. Nice job, Dixie. Now, in addition to that, another way to change up their day is actually to ask for this behavior in different places. So we can actually come into this left side. We can actually do it through the acrylic right here and in the water. So Dixie even knows that if she sees this shape underwater, that she can find it. Probably going to swim over to the other side to let everyone else see that move one more time. But like I said, we were probably going to swap up the shape one more time, put it in different hands, and see if Dixie can discriminate between the two over on the right side. Looks like we got it. Great job, Dixie. Now, like I said, we train them throughout their entire lives. It's a great way to keep them mentally active. We like to change what we train them throughout the day. We like to change the behaviors that we train them. So it's a really fun way to keep both us and our animals enriched. Now, we talked about physical exercise. We talked about mental stimulation. But another reason why we train here at Sea Lion Sound is for educational purposes. We want you guys to come here and create a bond with our animals. That way you know the best way to help them out in the wild. Now, unfortunately, the California sea lion faces one pretty big challenge. I know it's pretty sad, Dixie, and unfortunately, it's also a man-made challenge. This is something that we can do to help sea lions and animals all over the world. Litter is a huge issue for animals. Unfortunately, they can engulf this litter or become entangled in it, which is very, very bad for their systems. So just like Dixie's doing right now, track down that litter and recycle it. Wonderful job, Dixie. Looks like the last piece fell into the water. Let's see if she can find it. Beautiful job. So just like Dixie's doing right now, if you see a single-use plastic, playground, or some litter, find it and put it in its respective place, which is either the recycling bin or the trash. If you wanted to go one step further, you could actually switch to reusable items such as reusable bags and water bottles. Now, unfortunately, we're getting towards the end of our show today, but no worries, Dixie has one grand finale behavior that she's going to show off for you guys before she goes. So, before we get there though, I do need to point out that there are 3 exits here in the arena. There's one over here to your right, one to your left, and there's one up the center steps in the back. Now, Dixie's about to set up for her final move tonight, but you guys have done a wonderful job. Katie and our sea lions have done a wonderful job today. Can everyone help me give them one last round of applause before she heads up to the highest point? One big